Hawaiian Music Live presents Vala'au and Kanikapila. Here's your host, Bruddah Wade and Aaron Mikami.
It is the Thanksgiving Eve of edition show, and there's so many things that we want to show you that will be coming up throughout the show. But at this time, we want to thank all the viewers out there watching us and joining us on this beautiful Aloha Wednesday afternoon. That's Bruddah Wade. I am Aaron Mikami, and we have.
Can I just say, we're episode 16. That is like epic. I don't know why, but not that I thought we'd never get past 10, but, episode 16, man.
We are here, the Sweet 16.
So,
I like
that. I like that. Yeah, and then again, we have some very special guests joining us today on the show.
It's all about the mics. It's all about the mics.
Yes, it is. By the way, you're looking sharp today, man.
Hey, thanks. You too. The nice black pants today. I didn't know you were doing black today. Sorry. If I had got the email or notice, I would have wore black pants. But
right.
Speaking about great people named Mike, our first guest, Bruddah Wade, please introduce him.
Kalihi-grown musician Mike Tulba has been playing his rendition of island contemporary music and original songs since 2008. With a laid-back style, his sound speaks to fans of multiple genres. Here is Hawai'i recording artist Mike Tulba.
How's it, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Here's a song called My Girl. It's going to be on the next album, coming out early January. She's my baby, she's my girl, 'cause there ain't no one in the world who loves you more than my girl. Yeah, she's my baby, she's my girl, there ain't no one in the world who loves you more than my girl. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. Found someone who wants to love me too. Usually by now I'll be walking out the door, but this one she's keeping me home. She's my baby, she's my girl, 'cause there ain't no one in the world who loves you more than my girl. Yeah, she's my baby, she's my girl, 'cause there ain't no one in the world who loves you more than my girl. Well, they say she's crazy to fall for a guy like me, but they're mad 'cause they know that I'm falling crazy in love with me. 'Cause she's my baby, she's my girl, there ain't no one in the world who loves you more than my girl. Yeah, she's my baby, she's my girl, 'cause there ain't no one in the world who loves you more than my girl. I don't care what they say, I don't care what they do, all that matters is you and I. I'm gonna brag about you, baby, show the world that you take it, make it obvious that you're mine. Don't think twice, because you're mine, because you're mine. She's my baby, she's my girl, 'cause there ain't no one in the world who loves you more than my girl. Yeah, she's my baby, she's my girl, 'cause there ain't no one in the world who loves you more than my girl. 'Cause she's my girl, she's my girl, she's my girl, she's my girl, yeah, she's my girl, she's my girl. There's a song called My Girl. It says it's going to be on the next album called Here I Am. It should be coming out in January. next song I want to do is dedicated to the late great Mr. Ernie Cruz Jr. A song written by his brother, Mr. John Cruz. A song called The River. The rain come down into the river. The river runs out into the sea. Let the sea surround an island. This island is home to me. Let's go down to the river. Come with me, my friends. We can both jump in and swim out to the sea. Oh, let's go down. Let's go jump in the water. The river of love is true, and it flows to you and me. The rain come down into the river. Let the river run out into the sea. Let the sea surround an island. This island is home to me. Let's go down to the border. Come with me, my friends. What if we cross over and not come back again? Oh, let's go down. Let's go down and cross over. The water of love is sweet when it rains down over me. Let the rain come down into the river. Let the river run out into the sea. Let the sea surround an island. This island is home to me. Let the rain come down into the river. Let the river run out into the sea. The sea surrounds an island. This island is home to me. This island is home to me. This island is home to me. Let the song go, The River Runs, Mr. John Cruz. Once again, happy Aloha Wednesday. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving on tomorrow. So make sure you spend time with the families that you can, because we gotta make sure we can, because a lot of us haven't had. So this song goes out to my wife. The song I wrote for her. A song called Absolutely You. No one can deny what I'm feeling, 'cause they'll never know all the things that you do for me, baby. You make me feel lazy, so that's why I try to find ways to please you, girl. But I never do enough. So when I sing to you, that's how I show you, girl, that I'm absolutely in love with you. So when I sing to you, that's how I show the world that I'm absolutely in love with you. I'm in love with you, so in love with you. I'm in love with you. Every time I look at you, baby, baby, you make me smile. 'Cause your beauty's contagious, baby. It rubs upon everyone you meet. So that's why I try to find ways to please you, girl. But I never do enough. So when I sing to you, that's how I show you, girl, that I'm absolutely in love with you. So when I sing to you, that's how I show the world that I'm absolutely in love with you. I'm in love with you. I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with you. Some men can try but they won't give you what you need. And it's me, baby, only me, baby. Some women can try but they won't give me what I need. And it's you, baby, only you, baby. So that's why I try to find ways to please you, baby. But I never do enough. So when I sing to you, that's how I show you, girl, that I'm absolutely in love with you. So when I sing to you, that's how I show the world that I'm absolutely in love with you. I'm in love with you, so in love with you. I'm in love with you. Said I'm in love with you. Yeah, baby, so in love with you. So in love with you. I'm so in love with you, baby. Yeah, 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 baby, baby. I'm in love with you.
We know you're ready to get out of the house for a much-needed staycation in Waikiki. Stay at the Imperial Hawai'i Resort, located on Lure Street and just steps away from Waikiki Beach. Walk to everything in Waikiki. Family staycation, getaway for two? The Imperial Hawai'i Resort has something for you. Local rates start at $149 per night and include free parking and no resort fees. Call direct at 808-923-1827 and ask for The Special.
Hawaiian Music Live, Hawaii's internet radio, streaming a mix of Hawaiian music like you have never heard before. traditional, contemporary, slack key, ukulele, and more. Globally engaging our communities through live Hawaiian music and events. For a calendar of where you can go to see live performances of Hawaii's incredible artists, visit hawaiianmusiclive.xyz. Wherever you listen and however you listen, please support Hawaii's music. Hawaiian Music Live.
And we are back here at the Imperial Hawaii Resort for Vala'au in Kanikapila. I am Aaron Mikami, that is Bruddah Wade, and we'll have more music coming up from Mike Tulba in just a few. But, you know, with this whole pandemic this year we've been going through, there's been an individual who has been doing such incredible work behind the scenes, supporting our kupunas, supporting our restaurants, and we can't thank him enough for all he does. If you guys can, please welcome to the broadcast Mike Gangloff of the Show Aloha Challenge.
Aloha, guys. Aloha.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me in. Yeah.
You know, we were talking about. I said episode 16 seems so epic. It's come full circle. You are one of our first guests on our first show. So, and we started this thing way back in June.
Yeah.
I think May, June. So, to come full circle like that, and we wanted to have you back because you guys got something great brewing at the Aloha. If you drove by the Aloha Stadium as of late, you would kind of see stuff going on over there.
You would think that the carnival is happening, the 50th day fair or something is going back.
Mike, tell us exactly what is going on at the Aloha Stadium, what you guys are doing.
Okay, so what we're doing is on drive-through light show that's all within COVID guidelines. Stay in your car. So I'll just go real quick through. We're coming in through gate 3. You get about a 15 to 20-minute drive-through show where we have millions of lights, arch tunnels. You can see them up there, motifs, 400 motifs. But the show's not done once you do that drive-through. Then when you come in out of the last 150-foot tunnel, you're going to see across in the upper Halava parking lot, you're going to see a 50-foot mega tree. And that mega tree dances with computer controllers. Then you go, you get food from Intense Grinds, from Chef Cliff's booth, that all the profits of everything, the food, the ticket sales, anything we sell in there, anybody that come in there under one premise, 100% of the proceeds have to go to charity. Period. If you take profit, I say, sorry, you can come inside my show. It's just as simple as that. You sit over there for 53 minutes and you watch that show, you eat your food, you hang out with your family, all within COVID guidelines. So about an hour and a half long, stay there. Stay there as long as you like. Eat with your kids. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but just social distancing, yeah?
So you're not just driving through. There's an end and a show attached to it.
Yeah, so you drive through that 20-minute section. Mm-hmm. You get in line if you like food. If you don't like food, no problem. But hey, please patronize the food. The food is good. Chef Cliff, they're doing a good job. Grab your food, sit there by your car, watch the mega tree, have a good time with your family. When you're done, we get toilets and bathrooms, just social distancing, mask on. You gotta stay by your vehicle. So we have a good event. This event is slated to last a long time.
Okay, so tonight, it's not officially open. Tonight is soft opening.
Yeah, so tonight is a soft opening. What we get is we get sponsors, we get friends and family of volunteers that help out because so many people went just they went kick ass. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Big time. Just unbelievable. So tonight is our appreciation back to them. So it's close to the public right now, and we're going to have a soft opening tonight to just our appreciation.
Okay. So it's called the Show Aloha Land. Take us back. Rewind a little bit. You've been doing Show Aloha Challenge and continue to feed Hawaii's hungry and do all of that. When did this idea even come into play, into your mind? How did this all come about?
That's a great question. It came about the same way Show Aloha came about, with the mayor doing his stay at home, and then Show Aloha was born. Then I found out 3 months ago that Honolulu City Lights was done. So then I call in different communities and I say, hey, anybody? Oh, no light show here, no light show there, no light show there. I said, you know what? This is not going to happen on my watch. Not going. We got to do something for the kids. We got to. Mm-hmm. We cannot. COVID takes so much from us, from everything, this and that, friendships and time. And then that's what Hawaii is made about us coming together. Whether it be hanging out in a garage, having a beer, or going out and having dinner. Hawaii is always like that, always coming together. Mm-hmm. And now everything is being pulled apart. I said, that's not going to happen for Christmas. We're going to find one way stay within the guidelines. and bring that joy and happiness to Hawaii. So at that time, 3 months ago, I said, okay, let's go. Then Samantha Spain from the stadium, the Makiling, a beautiful woman. She was kind of the one that came to me. She was the one that came to me and said, Mike, hey, we get these guys who like doing light show. It's mainland company. We like doing Christmas light show. And so I talking to the guy, I'm going to do everything. I build them all. I do everything for him. You tell me how much I'm going to get for my nonprofit. He tell me $250,000 up front. $250,000 up front. And then 50% of the profit. I said, I will not go to my sponsors and say that $500,000 going to go to the mainland before 1 cent comes here. That's not happening. You need to find somebody else. So then I said, Samantha Spain, I said, if they out, you let me know. I think I can pull this off.
Wrong thing to say, huh?
Sometimes easy for talk. You know what I mean? And then so she, couple weeks later, she said, Mike, they said they're out. You sure you're going? I said, I'm sure I'm going. So you know what I did? I just got on the internet. What about this? What about this? I grabbed this pad and pen. It's a yellow pad. And I start drawing and sketching what we're going to do, how we're going to have them. And I was thinking back to my days when I did a walkthrough at Papakolea. You know, I get all the light show before at Papakolea when I was young. That would bring back plenty of memories. And I remember the motifs. So I said, okay, motifs. Okay, Christmas Done Bright in Tennessee. I bought 400, one full 40-foot container of motifs. And I just said, okay, this is the first section. Now, what else we got to have? We got to have something that's awesome. Light tunnels. The light tunnels are normally made, they get like 4 feet separation in their bars. Our separation is 1 foot. So we look like on computer screen. So we took the attention to detail. So I said, Texas, give me a container of those lights. And I just said, okay, design this. Then I had to call the guy for program the lights. $30,000 for the guy who went program the lights. The thing is no joke, the show. You know what I mean? And that's why I made them 50 minutes long, 53 minutes long. So you're not going to see the same thing over and over and over. We get 14 different songs. We went through. We paid all the publishing people, all the music rights. I didn't even know I got to do that. That came out of one loop. But we make sure we're doing everything legit.
So there's music along while you...
Yeah, 88.5 is a station. Oh. You tune into the music, and the music is choreographed to the show. So when the bass happens, when this happens, when that happens, everything is... It was funny. I had one reporter out last week. She doing the whole thing. So I said, get the light down. She put the camera on the light down. So she watching them. She getting her video. And a couple minutes later, she turned towards me. She go, wow, funny. The music in your truck, it's like playing at the same time as the lights on the thing. I go, glad you noticed, but yes, it is choreographed to the music that is playing on your radio, 88.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're in your car listening, viewing. This is cool.
Fully interactive.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be good things, and like I said, it's all for charity.
I gotta ask, were you one of the folks that if you drive in the neighborhood, your house is all lit up?
Cause I only did one 15-foot Christmas tree, you know what I mean? Before this. I never do nothing before this. My wife is, you like do what? Speaking of that, I got to talk about my wife. My wife, so we saved up for a down payment for a house. And all through this stuff, we was going every weekend. We was looking at houses. 3 months ago, this happened. I told my wife, I says, hon, the company no more enough money for do this. I cannot take the money from the company, but we have our savings for our house, a down payment for a house. But as I already get $6,000 in there right now. I take all my savings and buy all the lights for my savings. I told my wife, don't worry about it. Everything gonna work out. And instantaneously, she go, let's do it. No question. We stopped looking at houses. We stopped going on the weekends. I still renting. I'm a renter.
Wow. Talk about giving from the heart, Mike. This is unreal. This is unreal, man. What the aloha you have? Oh my goodness.
My brothers, people tell me why. People, some people they don't even believe me. They think some way, shape, and form you taking. Come and open my books. I open my books to anybody. I have not received 1 cent from this Show Aloha Challenge, or will I receive 1 cent from the show? I have worked free for the past 9 months for my nonprofit, free. I asked my guys in the field with Mirror. My team is so phenomenal at Mirror Image. I said, guys, I gotta do this. You gotta help me. Run the company. Run my company for me. And they did. They stepped up. They ran the company. And while I could take care of this. And so, like, it's not, yeah, my ideas and my visions is one thing, but without one team, nothing is accomplishable. You cannot do nothing.
Yeah. Well, incredible work that you continue to do. I got to ask, give us the details on how people can enjoy Show Aloha Land. What's the best way to get tickets? I know that they're going fast.
They're going real fast.
Yeah.
Like I said, we only opened up until the 17th. And we are like 97% sold out from that time. The thing went so fast. I mean, you trip how much tickets we can get sold in one day with just bang, bang. That's why I went with one higher ticket agency. I use Ticket Taylor because they can handle the influx. And I never like the sites crash so that we get choked. I mean, my guy, Aaron Nakaoka, killing it on the websites, on the social media stuff, on the ticketing site, all for free. I go show you this text. Go make me freaking cry. So I'm going to try to get through this. But one night he coming out and his kids walking through the tunnel and this and that. And then Aaron goes, hey, Mike, I tell Aaron, I says, Aaron, you know, I got to pay you for your time. You putting in so much time on this. Aloha Tone is the name of his company, yeah? And I said, Aaron, you gotta get paid. He said, Mike, I don't like nothing. He has not received 1 cent for everything he do. Wow. Then he drive home. He sent me one text. He go, my son, when asked me, Dad, you working for Uncle Mike for free? How come you working for free? He tell his son, he said, if what I can do can make Uncle Mike successful in what he doing, that's why I'm here.
Wow. Oh, I'm welling up too.
I trip. I can go on and on about how many people like just step up and just go, yeah. Ron Yee from Wasi Electric. I call him up. I say, Ron, hey, I need some cables. I need some power cords. You know, you can donate something. He said, Mike, charge everything to me. $20,000 in power cords. Boom, like nothing. Round, done, Mike. I take care. I can go on and on. Corey, Carrera, Seiji, Aspen Grid. They gave me money right off the bat before when I just had one piece of pad and paper and pen. And they said, Mike, I know you're going to do this. Like I can go on and on. My team, Mira, my office staff, you know, Amy, Christy, my wife Joy, Chef Cliff, everybody. I don't want enough time in a day for thank people. It's just remarkable and see people. Because what I said, Show Aloha is exactly what it is. You don't need give money. If you know more money, you can give time. Time, there is no cost to time. That is unmeasurable. Yeah. You know, like Aaron gave all his time. So many people giving their time. So you don't have to do my show. You can show aloha to your next door neighbor that hurting. You can show aloha in anything that you do. You don't have, it's not always money. Yeah. Money is nothing. Money is not the beginning or the end of anything. It means nothing. You know, this, people, camaraderie, people coming together as a team, that's what means something. Everything else is just, it's just rich guys being rich guys. We're not that way.
And we always can use a little bit more aloha in this world.
But I just like feel the aloha I felt when I was a kid, like I said before on the show. Yeah. And that's what I trying to do with this. I trying to change people's minds. And let's go back to how we was before. Let's show that aloha. Hey, slow down. Let the guy in. You don't have to, 10 seconds quicker. You don't have to be that guy. Slow down. You know, speaking about that guy, you know, our ticket sales is at $50 right now, okay? And you guys are the first guys going to hear this. All my marketing, everybody said, Mike, you got to raise the prices during Christmas. And you know what I told my wife? I told my wife the other night, I says, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be the guy that realizes that he can charge more and take advantage of the community. I'm not going to be that guy. The price is going to stay the same all the way through. $50 the whole time, all the way through. Not going to change them. You know, I said, hey, raise them to 65. I said, I cannot be that guy. Yes, people going to pay them. Yes, we're going to get sold out. No two ways about it. But I'm not that guy. And Show Aloha is not that guy.
Yeah.
You know, I know you're a busy guy, and you took time out to come to our show today. We appreciate it. And
Yes.
I think on behalf of not only us but the whole state of Hawaii, we want to thank you for all that you've been doing since March and before that. And hopefully tomorrow you can relax a little bit. And here's my question to you, because we hope we can, I guess, get a nice Thanksgiving meal in. But what is the first thing you're going to go for tomorrow on the Thanksgiving table?
Dude, I go right after that turkey, man. Turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, all that other stuff, man. I just like fill them up. You know what I mean? I don't mess around with any of that other stuff. It's just meat and potatoes, baby. Just charge. You know what I mean?
We know we had to take you away from. You guys are still working hard at the Aloha Stadium. One more time, if folks want to get on board with tickets, what's the best way to do so?
Thank you. I know I went roundabout there. You already asked that question.
No. Yeah, everybody going, "Wow, what is the website? How we get tickets?"
Is this guy going to spit it out or what? All he's doing is over there just crying all the time. Just spit it out already. So tickets, like I said, like I never say it, but now I'm going to say it, showalohachallenge.com or showalohaland.com. You can buy your tickets right there. Like I said, all the proceeds goes to charity to start our aging in place division. And why we started that division? Because I seen too many of our kupuna over there laying on the ground when we bringing them their food because they're slipping and fall, broke their shoulder, bust their hip, and nobody there for them. So we install grab bars, handrails, make ramps so we can make them nice and comfortable for them, and all at no cost. Right now, with the money we get coming in, we're going to do 500 homes next year. Guaranteed.
Wow.
Done. We're going to make one difference. And this Show Aloha Land, which my wife named it, which is perfect, kind of like Disneyland. But, hey, no copyright infringement. Hey, that's my name, Show Aloha Land, not your name, Disneyland. You get it, yeah. And this going to continue on. We're going to have more and more shows every year. This is going to be our way for give back to the community, give them one good show, have the sponsors be able to attach to something awesome, have them give us money, and then in the end result, we help the community. So the community help me by buying the tickets, and then I'm going to give all that money back to the community. All that money, not a little bit of them. And one more note, I get 2 brand new vehicles.
I was going to ask, if there wasn't already enough incentive for folks to buy tickets.
Why don't you just add one more to the top of my head, man?
Tell us about the 2 vehicles you're giving away. What's up with that?
My brother is like, hey, bro, I get on truck downstairs. What? Yeah, the van is downstairs. What are you talking about? Yeah, the MRI van for doing CAT scan on your head because you're crazy. So we get 2 brand new vehicles, Ford Explorer, Ford Crew Cab F-150. They both about $50,000 cars. Beautiful cars. Because, and then I was on the phone with the AG, the Attorney General's Department. Hey, wait, how I doing right? What I doing right? Doing that, doing everything within her. So every ticket holder, you buy one ticket, you going into the drawing. And at the end of the show, I'm going to take 10 finalists. We're going to draw from the bowl, and I'm going to give those 2 cars away. They're not leases. The company that I was working with for the cars, it was like, oh, we give you leases. We comp leases. Nah, I don't like leases. So I went outside and I told my salesman, rent Van Ross. He works on the Ford dealership on Waikimilo. Let me just put it to you that way, because they never give me any money anyway, so I'm not saying their name. Okay? Corporate, you know what I mean? Corporate, community. You in our community. Anyway, so that's good for them. Yeah. And so took those 2 vehicles, and he did a phenomenal job. Brent did a phenomenal job. Please, help him out, because he helped me out too. And like I said, we're giving them away. So I'm gonna do. If you don't win, $500. You put a ticket, you put a car, you try the car, no work, $500. You put a card, no work, $500. So you still gonna get $500 consolation price. So I'm gonna take 10 guys at the end. I'm gonna do a third party company. So everything is all, nobody can say nothing about nothing. I take in all the ticket sales because everything is online. You cannot buy one ticket at the show.
Right.
You cannot. You have to buy the ticket online. You cannot. That way we keep it in the COVID guidelines. We're not exchanging anything. It just QR code scan your tickets.
Yeah.
And then then the two parties. So the only people that no can qualify for them, 18 or younger, and if you're a SAC employee. So if you're Show Aloha employee, you cannot. Everybody else can. Everybody else can. You like buy 10 tickets, buy 10 tickets. Give those tickets away to your friends and family. Who is the ticket holder? You are.
Yeah.
Increase your chances. I cannot say that. Well, actually, I never even say that. That's not what that. Everybody has an equal amount of chances. One in how many?
Right,
How many
right.
inside there? That's period. Equal amount of chances, and there's no additional costs. No cost. You buy one ticket, you're automatically in. There's no cost. That's why I'm not selling tickets, because technically I cannot sell the tickets.
Right.
So I'm not. You come into my event, you go into the show, you in the drawing. Simple as that.
Nice.
Man.
I'm looking forward to giving those cars away in end of January.
One more detail. Soft opens tonight. How long is this going to run for?
Yeah. Okay. So tonight we get the tickets. So right now we only get the ticket sales ending in December 17th. We never open up December 18th and all the way to January 2nd yet. But tonight at 7 p.m. tickets go on sale. Tickets go on sale from the 18th all the way to January 9th. The reason why it goes to January 9th is we got another little add-on there between January 3rd and January 9th. That is Make-A-Wish Hawaii's week. We give them 15% of everything we take in, not the profit, of the gross sales. We're going to write one check to Make-A-Wish when that week is done, and they get that for their program because they couldn't do anything. They couldn't do any drives. They couldn't do anything,
When that happens, please let us know. We would like to be there and take a picture and, see that incredible check being given over to our friends. Of course, that's Trini Kapwiki guys, right? Yeah, and Trini has been a dear friend for us for many years as well. So please let us know. Keep us posted. But, once again, thank you for making time for us because we know, like I said, with calling in the phone, like, oh, bro, I don't know if I can make them next week because I may be busy. Like, but call me on the weekend if you can. And I know, me hounding you and trying to get you here was very bothersome, but we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and I think not only us, but the whole state of Hawaii for what you're doing, and continue to do what you do, and spread that aloha spirit around because that's what we need.
It's truly going to be happy holidays for a lot more folks because of what you're doing and your team. So congratulations. And as much as possible, have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy, and happy holiday season to you, Mike. We appreciate you coming by.
And you guys, Aaron, Wade, I love you guys. Great job. But you guys just pushing out, even having me here, taking the time for having me come here. Yes, I know I was crazy busy. Yes, I know we just been confirmed this morning. Maybe this morning, 2 hours ago, actually. But I appreciate you guys so much. You guys getting the word out. You guys, going out there and telling people and having them makes a difference, too. It's all a team. Everybody together as a team. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
Love you too, man. Thanks so much.
Good stuff, man.
Good stuff. Once again, Mike Gangloff of the Show Aloha Challenge and Show Aloha Land, and Mira, he's just an incredible person to know, to talk to, and you'll see his awesome, invention that he had. I mean, that was pretty much brought to life in a matter of weeks. Coming up at the Aloha Stadium. More details, showalohaland.com. At this time, we're going to throw it back outside to our dear friend, another Mike, who's outside going to sing some more songs for you. Here is Mike Tulba.
I am at ease in the arms of a woman, although now most of my days are spent alone. 1,000 miles, a place I was born. Yeah, she wakes me, she takes me back home. Now most days I spend like a child who's afraid of ghosts in my mind. I know there ain't nothing out there. I'm still afraid to turn off the light. I am at ease in the arms of a woman. Although now most of my days are spent alone, 1,000 miles, a place I was born. Yeah, she wakes me, she takes me back home. I am at ease in the arms of a woman. Although now most of my days are spent alone, 1,000 miles, a place I was born. Yeah, she wakes me, she takes me. Yeah, when she wakes me, she takes me. Yeah, when she wakes me, it takes me back. Oh, yeah, she wakes me, she takes me back home. Back home. Little Amos Lee song called Arms of a Woman. That was for Auntie Roby. Get well, Auntie Roby. Let's see. This next song I'm gonna do for you guys is a song written by a good friend of mine, Miss Joanne Kahaiali'i. This song's gonna be on my next album called Here I Am. This song's called Paradise. Not talking about a year, no, not 3 or 4. The story of my history, century ago, in search of a miracle, coming from afar. No, it was rough and no, so tough. Won't forget who we are. I won't forget who we are. Dream of a good life, we're all forgotten sacrifice, leaving home across the sea. Hopes of a healthy life, heading to this paradise, to support for the love and family. Working early morning before the break of dawn, tending the fields until the light is all gone, with the blaze of a fire burning bright throughout the day, till when the time comes, our pride remains the same. Our pride remains the same. Dream of a good life, we're all forgotten sacrifice, leaving home across the sea. Hopes of a healthy life, heading to this paradise, to support for the love and family. The reality of failure is only in the mind, and I know we must persevere, 'cause I know that it takes time. All I have to say is they paved the way. for generations to stay. Dream of a good life, a unforgotten sacrifice, leaving home across the sea. Hopes of a healthy life, heading to this paradise, to support for the love and family. Paraíso, yeah. For family.
We know you're ready to get out of the house for a much-needed staycation in Waikiki. Stay at the Imperial Hawai'i Resort, located on Lure Street and just steps away from Waikiki Beach. Walk to everything in Waikiki. Family staycation? Getaway for two? The Imperial Hawai'i Resort has something for you. Local rates start at $149 per night and include free parking and no resort fees. Call direct at 808-923-1827 and ask for the special.
Hawaiian Music Live, Hawaii's internet radio, streaming a mix of Hawaiian music like you have never heard before. Traditional, contemporary, slack key, ukulele, and more. Globally engaging our communities through live Hawaiian music and events. For a calendar of where you can go to see live performances of Hawaii's incredible artists, visit hawaiianmusiclive.xyz. Wherever you listen and however you listen, please support Hawaii's music. Hawaiian Music Live.
Welcome back to Vala'au and Kanikapila, episode number 16. I'm your host, Aaron Mikami, along with Brother Wade, and we want to thank Mike Gangloff once again of the Show Aloha Challenge for making time to talk story about Show Aloha Land. Of course, get your tickets starting tonight, 7 p.m. for his shows that will be continuing on all the way to January 9th. Incredible. ShowAlohaLand.com as well. And we've been joined here in the interview section by a gentleman who we've been hearing all afternoon long, serenading you with the awesome vocal stylings. Here is Mike Tulba. How you, bruh?
How you guys?
Good. Hey, it's been a long time since we had a chance to talk story with you. I know I've been seeing you maybe once or twice through this whole pandemic, but first off, give us the background of you. Where were you born, raised, and all that stuff?
I was born in the beautiful foothills of Kalihi Valley, also known as Kamehameha 4 housing. And then migrated down to beautiful Moku'ea, by Nimitz Highway. So I grew up, born and raised in Kalihi.
Okay. And, of course, you grew up with siblings. How many did you guys have in that
There's
family?
actually 6 of us. I'm the youngest of 6. There's my older brother Larry Jr., and then Augusto, Ernie, my brother Arno, and then Rano, and then the baby.
or the best looking one. The best
Yes,
looking.
yes. True story.
No. Now, when you say Augusto, people are like, who is Augusto?
Augusto is the new city councilman for District 9, Augie Toba. Augie T.
Yes. We've worked with Augie for many years in radio, and when we found out he has a brother that sings, it was like, no way, bro. We did not know that's your brother. He's like, oh yeah, bro, that's my brother, bro. I go, what about you? You sing? He's like, oh no, I don't sing, bro. Trust me, I don't like sing. I don't like sing.
No, he was in Glee. Like he used to do like theater at Farrington, so he can hold a pitch. But we gotta have him do like the low notes because he get that rasp that I get too. Like I don't know how I became a singer with this rasp, but hey, anything is possible.
And then also, because you're from Kalihi, you're a proud governor as
Yes.
well.
Hey.
Same as my co-host right here.
Go Govs,
Go
man.
Govs.
Go
But
Govs.
something that people don't know that when you grew up through high school, you were a football player for Skipper Diaz.
Yes, I was. It's funny because like everything in my life comes on later. So like my whole family are boxers. So like my dad was like, you gotta go box because we live in Kalihi, the big Samoans. You gotta be able for at least,
Hit and run.
hit and run or like dodge at least.
Right.
So we had to grow up like fighting, and for the longest time I thought I was gonna be the lightweight champion because all my brother Augie was a Golden Gloves champion. My brother Arnold was a Golden Gloves champion, and then so it's like next in line me. That changed quick because I never get hit in my face. Afterwards, like get hit in my face, Tiger hit in my face, and then moved on to play football. And that's something too, like I didn't start playing football till 9th grade, so my JV year, on the bench, just learning, just learning how to play it. And then from then on, sophomore year, junior year, starter, senior year, hurt my name, but yeah, I got to play for Skipper Diaz, and he'll get some discipline into you.
Yes, sir. That's why I was banned. I was in band.
Smart move. Smart
I
move.
was in band. Hey, we're gonna have Brandon put up a picture of John Coco, and I
Oh,
wanted
man.
to because we're moving into the solo career part. Wanted to read a little quote here that I found on your social media site. This guy is the single most important person in my musical career. He was the one that told me I had what it took to be a musician. From that point on, never looked back.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about your relationship with not only John Coco but the Makaha Sons.
Yeah, it's funny because my music career, there wasn't one before I started dancing hula. Like I would dabble a lot in high school and do like a cappella things, but music was never something I thought of. Everything that I do is like at that moment, okay, if you got, people tell you got the talent, you just work at it and you work. So I started dancing hula for Kumuhula Chinky Mohoe, and then we would just go on trips and we would travel with the Makaha Sons all the time. And we had one random practice just before we went to Japan, and that was when Ernie Cruz's Portraits album came out. And he was like, hey, you heard the rendition of, Gotta Get Away from Ernie? And I was like, oh, that's my album. I love Ernie. He's like, you know how to sing them? You know how to play them? I'm like, no, I don't know how to. He's like, okay, I teach you the chords. So he taught me the chords, and we just started jamming. So we're playing, and he's like, and I'm singing it just like Ernie because I only know how to copy. At that time, I was like, let's go copy. Because I don't know if I good or anything. And then we start playing on the corner, and then he stops, and he goes, Boogs, Uncle Jerome,
Yeah.
come. Play again. I'm like, what you talking about? Nah, I don't like play. So I would do the same song. That's the only song I know how to play because he just taught me that at that moment. So I'm playing it, and he calls over, and there's like Riot there. Oh, come, listen to Mike. And they said I'm singing for it. And I'm like, bro, why am I singing for like these entertainers? So then we go on our trip to Japan, doing the same thing in the locker room. Play again, calling everybody in. And I'm like, what is he doing? Is he trying to embarrass? Like, because I don't consider myself as a musician at all. So then later I go, Uncle John. I pull him on the side. I go, Uncle John, tell me the truth. I can really sing and I can really play, because if you telling me this, that means I got something. Mm-hmm. And if you tell me the truth, if I jump, I'm not going to practice. But if you tell me I'm good enough, I got it, I'm going to practice. I'm going to bug you. I'm going to ask you all these questions. I'm going to sit down in the locker room with you guys, watch you guys doing sound check. And he said, brother, you got it. Just keep practicing. So from then on, I just would sit in the crowd, sound check time, just watch, try to figure out what they're doing. And, they're good at, like, Uncle Boogs, especially get the covering his hands and all that kind. But I'm, like, trying, and then I go in there, hey, Uncle, yeah, you doing this, you doing that. And he's like, hey, you watching, huh? So after a while, Uncle Boogs, they would, like, turn their shoulders, like, listen. So, Uncle John, even, after I stopped dancing hula, he would always, like, randomly reach out to me. He's like, brother, I love your stuff. I can't wait to hear your music. And, you know, one of my biggest regrets is that he didn't get to hear my album. You know, and it like, you know, him and my dad, you know, like they didn't get to hear my album. But I know, you know, it's because of him that gave me that push.
Yeah, that drive.
That,
yeah.
oh, can. You know, like, just work hard.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And a couple years ago, you were able to release a
Yeah.
debut album
Yeah.
with majority of it original music.
Yes.
Like, is writing easy for you? Is that something you've always been passionate about, or?
Interesting, because when I was growing up, because I'm dyslexic, like I used to, my English class, I would struggle just because of just the whole reading. So my teacher would, my junior year teacher, man, I'm forgetting names. Well, Miss Chun, I got it. Last second, she would have these, if you write poems or you just write journals, you get extra credit if you do so many pages. So I would just write journals, like just poems, journals on my just thoughts, because I knew I needed all the extra work because of, you know, my dyslexia. And, you know, things would flip every so often while you write, but it just gave me the, like, unknowing practice, because I didn't think I was going to be a musician at the time, but just like writing, you know, down your thoughts and, you know, putting it on paper. And then, you know, a couple of those songs were part of my poems that I wrote while I was in high school at Farrington. Like Wondering Why was like a lot of poems that I wrote from before. Like I Do, just kind of, you know, learning how to like, because the hardest part of writing is like being able to be vulnerable. And I think because I've done that my whole life with dyslexia and being able to write down, it was kind of easy to just be vulnerable. Because I'm like, I kind of I couldn't read well, you know. So the best way to show my, you know, myself was to express in poems and little things like that. So, but it's not easy. Not easy.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that. And then
Yeah.
we heard buzz that you're working on a second follow-up.
Oh yeah, it's actually done. So it's crazy. The album was supposed to be done in April, and then the pandemic. So I had like one song that I had to finish, and the whole, you know, COVID happened. So I couldn't go in to do that last song because my producer Dave Toucheron was like, "It's at his house," you know. He's like, "No, nobody coming in." But it was actually also a blessing in disguise, because that one last song, I had to learn how to play slacky. Never played slacky in my life. And Dave was like, had the great idea, "Hey, you should do this song in slacky." And I'm like, "You gonna play them?" He's like, no, you play it. You play it. And I'm like, so he taught me right there. Taught me the tuning, taught me, hey, this is how you play an open G, and work the finger. And then I had time, like 2-3 months of just doing it over and over. So I got to finish that song in slacky, and, you know, that song's for my son. So it's kind of like a little blessing in disguise, because if I was gigging, there's no way I would have like stopped and like practice it. You know, I would have, but, you know, you go back to your habits of like playing a certain way. So it kind of was a blessing in disguise. So it's done. I just got to do all the disc makers and all the marketing things, but it's basically done. I got to go do it Friday because it's Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna let that person's work. Enjoy Thanksgiving.
Is there a target date for release yet? Or if your fans are, you know, wanting it, knowing when can we get it then?
Yeah, like it could be done in December, but I don't know. I don't want to go against Christmas music, you know. Like it's
we just put them in the coming soon.
Coming
category.
soon, yeah. So I personally want to do it and release it in January.
Yeah.
But if everything moves, you know, like should be sooner, you know. That would be nice. It's been a while. It's been
it's funny because that's growing up in Kali myself, that's the Kali answer right there.
Yeah, right?
If can, we get
Yeah,
to
we
him.
get them. Yeah, we get to it.
You know, before we let you run off, we want to bring this up because you actually dabbled in it. You said you are a hula dancer.
Yes.
Under Kumuhula Chinky Mahoy.
Yes.
How many years have you performed at the Merry Monarch Festival?
I've 5 years. 5 Merry Monarchs. I started dancing in 2000 when I graduated from high school because I knew my football career was over. After you blow your, 2000, you blow your ACL, you done. Like now they can recover in 6 months, so it's like done. And I knew I wasn't gonna be like this, highly regret. So I was like hanging around, going to like church at the time, and then I met Ku'uchiki, and then this is what he told me. He was like, you come to one practice, I guarantee you're gonna quit. And Kalihi in me was like,
challenger.
Oh, you think I'm gonna quit? So then, he destroyed us. We started doing, like, had a whole bunch of us, like, all my friends from Kalihi. Like, it was like 6 of us that went to the first Marymount, all from Kalihi, played football. We all took the challenge, but we all just got destroyed that one practice. But we went back, and, that, because I'm super competitive, right? I brought out that competitive drive, like, oh, I get to compete. And then, traveling the world, and I was like, yeah, I like this entertaining thing, so, went Mary Monarch 2001, 2, 3, and I took like a couple year break, and then went back in 08 to dance. That was my last, because that's when I decided I wanted to start doing music again, and he asked me to come back. And then I went, what was I going to say, 2018, 19? I'm forgetting the years already because COVID. But it was supposed to be not last April. The April before that, I went back. He called all the old timers to come back for his 40th anniversary, and we went back. I thought I was gonna get cut, so I was like, just go. And I'm making the line, and then, I went back, and, Hula's taught me discipline, like going on the same line from Skipper Diaz, like my dad's discipline. My boxing coach was disciplined. Skipper Diaz was disciplined. Kumuchinki was disciplined. So I only know how to like put my head down and work. So like this talking thing is weird to me,
Well, you know what? Your singing is incredible, and we can't wait for the next album to come out. And of course, when you get that, let us know. Shoot the music to us. We'd love to play it on Hawai'i Music Live.
Oh yeah! Thank you guys.
No, thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us.
I know. Auntie Roby, get well. I know,
Yes.
Auntie Roby.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Very last minute. We apologize, but like you said, Sister Roby, we hope you get better. Of course, can't have you being sick during this holiday season. We hope you enjoy Thanksgiving, and same for you. Hope you enjoy Thanksgiving as well tomorrow with your ohana. But before we let you go, you can go and sing a couple more songs. Is that possible?
Can.
Thank you very much. We'd like to thank Brother Mike Tobo right here for talking story with us, and for giving us a little insight of what it was like growing up in his household with the Tobas, as well as in Kalihi, and being a hula dancer and so much stuff. But also want to we can't thank him enough, Mike Gangloff of the Show Aloha Challenge and Show Aloha Land. If you guys can go out there, support that awesome event. I mean, $50 per vehicle, and it's of course they're following COVID guidelines too, so it's 5 people per vehicle they ask, and it's you can't go there, don't pull up and try and buy a ticket because they're not going to accept that. You must purchase it online, and of course showalohaland.com. Check it out.
Yeah, and of course we got to thank not only the Imperial Hawaii Resort, also our friends at Highway Inn. Go visit them for authentic Hawaiian food, kaka'ako, waipahu, takeout too. Go check them out. And of course, our wonderful staff over here, the staff of two, Gimme and Mikey back there. Thanks for their hard work. I know.
Yes. They're over there sweating as we speak because it's such a hard thing to do. Sit down and be in AC and the comfort. And then on behalf of us here as well, we want to wish you and your ohana a very happy Thanksgiving, and we see you next week Wednesday with more great music. But at this time, we're going to throw it back outside to our dear friend, Mike Toba.
This is for you, Uncle John. Gotta get away for a while to ease my head, 'cause everybody knows that's the way to do it. Gotta get away for a while to ease my head, 'cause everybody knows that's the way to do it. Take it to the highway and leave your kids behind. Go into the country, yeah. Sleeping in the still of the night and awake to another day out in the country. Gotta get away for a while to ease my head, 'cause everybody knows that's the way to do it.
Gotta get away for a while to ease my head, 'cause everybody knows that's the way to do it. Well, I guess you can say I've been away from the lights, away from the noise, the building that darkens the sky. Oh, something about the country style will put you in a trance. Oh, that's country living. Someday I hope to have some land and raise a family, oh, out in the country. Gotta get away for a while to ease my head, 'cause everybody knows that's the way to do it. Gotta get away for a while to ease my head, 'cause everybody knows that's the way to do it. Gotta get away for a while to ease my head, 'cause everybody knows that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Song called God.